Hey Switchheads, Ken here and welcome back to the home of cheap gaming. And today we've got Bomberfox, which is basically a modern day twist on the old franchise of Bomberman. And let's see whether this is cheap and oh so cheerful, or whether it needs thrown straight into the bargain bin of doom. So first up we have graphics, and yeah, this is not the game I thought it was going to be. In fact, yeah, there's quite a few surprises graphically, this being one of them. They use an actual person for your character, like out of game, but it's a really big surprise to me, let's put it that way. But yeah, you're running around this 2D top-down screen. As you can see, you've actually got, you're kind of like playing on an actual Switch. It's quite unique, to be honest with you. It's got like a retro but a very modern take on it. Look, this is brilliant. I absolutely love this. So they've actually captured a person dancing and doing things. It just adds such a charm. It instantly brought a smile to my face, and yeah, absolutely love it. I'm going to give this a big happy smile emotion for them graphics. And next up we have sound. Get a load of this. Oh yeah, I love this sound. It's brilliant. The music's awesome. It's kind of like it really cheers you up. The beats, everything. It's kind of like being in a nightclub half the time. All the retro graphics, the sparkles and everything. It's really well done. You know what? I'm gonna give the sound the same as the graphics. I'm gonna give it a big smiley emotion. Okay, so next gameplay, but I'm gonna put story here as well because it's not a very big story. So yeah, so the actual eShop describes this as play as Fox, the space cyborg who has to win the Grand Robot Fighting Tournament to be granted a chance to go back home. Yeah, you crash land on this planet and basically you have to do all these different tasks in order for you to, well, build your ship back up, or get these people to build, or robots to build your ship back up so that you can go back home. So what's that leave us with? Well, kind of like a Bomberman experience, but really brought into modern day, and there's so much here. It's unreal. I mean, literally there is so much here. You got your bombs, you can upgrade your bombs. There are different platforms, different objects that you can move, different monsters. There's so much here you probably wouldn't believe out of this sort of game. There are also 3 different modes to it as well. So you've got your classic campaign, which is basically the actual main body of the actual game, and you play through with ender level bosses and all that lot to boot. You have Rise of Evil Rabbit, which is basically you can fire off a certain amount of bombs, or all at once, or one after the other as it is, and you're basically trying to take down all these different rabbits that are on the screen. And then you've got a virus mode where basically you're throwing out bombs, 3 of them at a time, all the time, constantly. When 3 go off, you get another 3 that come out. Now you can be hurt by your bombs, so you're trying to take out the enemy whilst avoiding objects that will go, like, stop you from moving around. And you've got these bombs coming out of your arse, I suppose. And yeah, that's I'd say the rabbit one's my favorite, then this one, and then the actual classic, weirdly enough, is actually my least favorite, but it's still fun, obviously, because, you know, I still like it. So yeah, you can upgrade all your statistics, like your bombs, your range of the explosion, and your move speed. You gain points as you're going along, and you can spend them just before you go in. Also worth a note that you can, as you're going along, unlock different uniforms. I picked red to start with, but you can get other ones, retro ones from the future, all sorts of ones. They're actually really cool. And as I said, it looks like they've animated this for a real person, so that adds an extra depth to your actual character when you're not in the actual game. And then on top of all of this, you get like mission objectives when you start a level. So you could be defeat all enemies, survive, i.e. there's bombs dropping and you just need to survive the level until a vortex appears and you can get out of there, whereas other ones you have to defeat all enemies before you can get out. The other types of missions you have to collect, like these chalices before you can actually progress, so you have to get all of them, but there's like little objectives that you have to do in order to do that, like you know, move an object around until it opens something else up. It's really, really cleverly done. Kind of like amazes me no one else has done this before. And now to my final score. Well, considering this is a Bomberman, I'm not going to say clone, I'm going to say rethinking, because they've not just taken a genre, they've brought it forward, they've added so much to it. They haven't just lazily reskinned it, they've actually made their own proper mark on this game. So I think I'm going to have to give this a 4 emoji rating, to be honest with you, out of 5. Which should leave you happy and smiling that you bought this game. And that's it from me today, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below, say hi, and just because something's cheap does not mean that it's trash.